G'day Duel Masters fans, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to have a look at my Hourglass mutant deck. So this is Hourglass mutant. He's a 3 mana 2000 power darkness creature, and he reads, each of your water creatures and fire creatures in the battle zone have Slayer. So the idea of this deck is to build up a whole field of little weak creatures, summon Hourglass mutant, turn them all into Slayers, and proceed to attack. Slayers can be very hard to deal with, but this deck is definitely weak to mass kill, such as Burst Shot or Searing Wave. But yeah, those cards pretty much hard counter this deck, but it's still a fun deck to play. So anyway, into the profile. First up, we have a playset of Emeral. Yep, we're going to be running a lot of little weak creatures. Emeral's a really good 2-drop, turn him into Slayer, and we can lay down our Terrapins and Aqua Surfers. So yeah, really good card. Next up is a full playset of Hulcus. The only thing better than Hulcus is Hulcus with Slayer. So yeah, definitely a full playset of those going into this deck. Next up, we have one of the best cards in the deck. We have a playset of Scissor Eye. Now, this guy is actually Lucky Ball, but I don't have Lucky Ball, so I just put in Scissor Eye. But yeah, Lucky Ball is basically the same stats as this guy, 4 mana, 3000 power, but when you summon it, if your opponent has 3 or less shields, you get to draw 2 cards. So obviously this is a very aggressive deck. So hopefully we can start breaking a few shields, summon this guy on turn 4 or 5 or whatever, and get some draw power happening. I like him because he has it's draw power on a creature, well, potential draw power, as long as you can break a minimum of 2 shields, summon this guy and draw 2 cards. So yeah, Lucky Ball is a very interesting card to play around with, and he curves well with Hulcus, Hulcus turn 3. Scissor Eye on turn 4. I mean, I don't know if this deck will really break 2 shields by the time you play him on turn 4, but he's basically just draw power in a creature. Turn him into Slayer, of course. And the last water cards are a playset of Aqua Surfer. Yeah, really good. Coming out of the shields, give him Slayer. Yeah, really good with Emil. Onto the fire section, I got a playset of Rickabu Screwdriver. We can, give him Slayer, destroy his blockers, all that sort of stuff. Next up, I got a playset of Brad's Cutter and a playset of Kamikaze Chainsaw Warrior. So these guys are just little shield trigger creatures. Give them Slayer. That's the thing with Slayer. It doesn't matter how much power we have, because obviously if it has Slayer, it can kill anything. So, but yeah, the only downfall to that is that all these cards in this deck die to Burst Shot, so, just keep that in mind. Last fire card I got is a playset of Rickabu the Dismantler, so, just a speed attacker with Slayer, if Hourglass Mutant's on the field. Yeah, pretty cool. Of course, we are running a playset of Hourglass Mutant. Yeah, really cool card. Really cool card to sort of play around with, build decks around. You can also put him into Hydras as well, because he's a Hedrian. But yeah, pretty fun card to play. You don't really want to play him on turn 3. You sort of want to wait till you build up a decent board presence and then summon him and then go swinging in. But yeah. And the last card of the deck is a playset of Terrapins. We don't really need that many darkness cards in this deck. We're not going to cast Terrapin. We're going to put him down with Emil. But if we draw it, we can put it into our mana zone and summon Hourglass Mutant. So we don't need too many darkness cards in this deck. So there you go, guys. That's my Hourglass Mutant deck. Yep, like I said, very fun deck to play. Dies to Burst Shot, of course, Searing Wave, but what are you going to do? If your opponent's not running those cards, this deck can be quite annoying to play against, because, like I said, it doesn't matter what power the opponent is playing. The opponent can have a 10,000 power creature, and it doesn't matter because all our stuff has Slayer. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.